Greetings, YouTube. It is that time again. Every week, I have a friendly competition with a mod on my channel and fellow YouTuber, Mr. Danger Darren, on who will have the best daily Thronebreaker opening. I gotta tell you, I love the Thronebreaker calendar in terms of the login monthly calendar, but the daily Thronebreakers in terms of crystals are my favorite part of becoming Thronebreaker. And quite a few watching this, I'm guessing, might be Cavalier and wondering if it's worth it to purchase things on July 4th to become Cavalier, specifically Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystals, because so many Cavalier players I've talked to have completed Act 6 and just need that first Rank 3 6-star, which is not easy to get or, unfortunately, cheap. But we will remind you in this video of what you can get in these daily Thronebreakers, because there is not a single bad thing that you can get. Now, the worst thing, technically, is half of a Tier 4 Basic or half of a Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystal, which is still amazing. There was a time, especially back when taking 4 stars to rank 5 was the best you could do, where Tier 4 Basic and Tier 4 Class Catalyst were like as valuable as Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 Basic Catalyst are now. So it's kind of amazing to see how far the game has come. Of course, the visual reel is a bunch of glitches with champions that don't matter. In the end, it's what it lands on, and it was either going to be a Cosmic or Tech fully formed Tier 4 Class Catalyst. So again, those crystals used to be like at least $30. Thank God the game has implemented some selectors. But I'm hoping for a 5-star champion. Of course, I could, in theory, get the dad bod from these. I could get Red Guardian, and he often haunts me as a visual glitch in this reel, more so, strangely, than the dual class crystal that includes the science class. What's that, Science and Mystic? I think so. Always makes me think of the Tobey Maguire Green Goblin era with the purple and green. All right, second crystal is landing on a fully formed Tier 4 Basic. Spider-Gwen has been one away both times. I don't know what that says about this opening. Love the fully formed Tier 4 Basic. I know some of you have told me you still hate doing the Tier 4 Basic Arena because it's too boring and you don't feel like it's worth it. But that's one of the few places you can get them. And this is another one that I will take all the Tier 4 Basic I can get. I can never have too many of those because it seems like I can rank somebody up and then immediately I'm out. So far, 2 fully formed. Now, I love a fully formed Tier 5 Basic, which seems to be going around this reel. I've only opened Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragments once, and I've never opened 6-star Shards, which I think is always 10,000. It's always a 6-star crystal from this, which is amazing. This time, though, we have a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha. God, I love that. This is just fully formed everything in this. Now we just need a Tier 5 Basic, like I said. All right, so we got a Tier 4 Class Catalyst. We got a Tier 4 Basic, and we have a fully formed Tier 2 Alpha. I remember when Tier 2 Alpha, back in my day, in the year 2016, ever heard of it? One Tier 2 Alpha was like a couple $100. Now, for Thronebreaker players, I would argue it's worth like $5. Yeah, I'd say $5. But for free, it's the ultimate fantastic deal. Okay, well, I would expect to eventually get the worst I can get, which is half of a Tier 4 Basic, but so far so good. And it is going to slow down on some Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments. Not the fully formed that continues to escape me, but still 4,500, which is 10% of a Tier 5 Basic Catalyst. Wow. I am pleased with these results thus far. I'm shocked that we haven't had the worst once, which is, of course, probably going to come next, which is the half the Tier 4 Basic or half the Tier 4 Class Catalyst. Let's tap the screen and see what happens. What's up, Ultron? What's up, Red Mags? What's up, Aegon? And there is the worst. So what we're going to do now, since we landed on the worst, is we're going to pop the last two and see if we can get lucky. It's also been a long time since I've opened 5-star shards from these. I don't know why. All right, here we go. Count to 4 and team pop for the win. 1, 2, 3. Show us something good. We just formed another Tier 4 Basic. Wow. Okay, so we got 2 fully formed Tier 4 Class Catalysts, 2 fully formed Tier 4 Basic, and some Tier 5 Basic, and a Tier 2 Alpha. If Kabam was going to give all of these resources as is, like 2-3 years ago, they could have charged like at least $30, but probably closer to like $50. And now, for 1 week of just logging in the game, you get it for free. Pretty cool, right? So if you're thinking about Thronebreaker, especially July 4th weekend, remember that if you start the month of July and you aren't Thronebreaker, you do have to wait till August for your calendar to be reset to the next progression. So you'll stick with the Cavalier calendar even though you're Thronebreaker. But hey, the daily crystals, I think, should be right away. So there you have it, YouTube. Thanks for watching. And Darren, good luck. This is a pretty good setup for me. Let's see if you do any better.